today I am making a favored recipe from my childhood. It was the first thing I believe I ever made myself. And it is stuffed angel food cake. It is a crowd pleaser. It is delicious. And I love it. Now for the angel food cake, you can either buy store-bought like angel food cake from your grocery's bakery, and that's perfectly well and good. You can even make it from scratch, but I have found personally that box cake mix for angel food cake tastes exactly the same as making it from scratch, and making it from scratch is a pain in the ass. So we're taking the easy way out. And I need 1 and 3 cups water, first and foremost.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and push the link in places.
1/3 is such an awkward measurement. But it's a little bit more than 1/4, so just hope for the best. There we go. I'm mad that the rest of these instructions don't rhyme because it's heat, beat, and then bake and cool. And I want all of them to rhyme with eat. Heat, beat, beak, keek.
Those don't even rhyme. You need a T at the end to rhyme.
No. Well, if it's a forced rhyme, I believe.
Yes.
If it doesn't have
It's an approximate rhyme.
It's fine. Alright. This says this is assuming I'm using an electric mixer. I am not. I'm going to be using my goddamn muscles. Ambrose, where's the scissors? Where'd you hide them? You're already going to start your bullshit? Okay. We're on our bullshit early, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Ambrose, for saying hello. Can you go lay down now? Where are my scissors? What happened to them? What happened to my blue-handled scissors up here, Shane?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
In the dishwasher, maybe?
I just looked there. They were not there. And my black-handled kitchen scissors. Why are all of my scissors missing?
I don't know.
What'd you do with them?
If it was me, they would be on the table, and I looked there. Because I also couldn't find them earlier. Yep, scissors gremlins.
Just listen, I don't want to have a beef with the gremlins. Okay, I found the black ones here, but the blue ones are still missing, and I'm going to assume that it was your doing because you like taking my kitchen scissors for craft purposes when we actually have craft scissors.
That when you told me to put scissors in there for craft stuff.
Yes, but I recently, within the past couple of weeks, have seen you use the blue ones.
Sometimes they're closer.
Oh my god, it's 1 room over. All of the scissors are 1 room over from you. All of them.
I'm sorry.
Stop using my goddamn
try
food
to be
scissors.
better, but I don't.
Stop using my food scissors for crafting.
Think it was me this
We have craft scissors.
I don't think it was me this time.
Pretty sure it was you this time. I guess I could use my stick blender.
Oh,
That'd be nice. I'm gonna use my stick blender. And it wants me to mix it up for a minute or so, I guess. Oi, bitch. Stop. Why are you like this? Why is it anytime I'm in the kitchen now you're like, this is a perfect time to beg Mumber for affections?
Because it seems to work.
Excellent. Perfect.
It's automatic.
Automatic. We going spinning. And there goes my oven. Perfect. Good timing. Ah, shouldn't have done that above the bowl. It's fine, though. All right, I need a spatchy.
Which one?
Green. I want the green one. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, and then you don't want to grease your pan at all. With angel food cake, you just want to pour it directly into your pan. Because if you grease it, then it's not going to rise properly, I think. I think that's the problem with what happens.
Oh, hey. Ben's here.
Hey, Bean!
He wants to know what we're stuffing the cake with. Sandwiches. He suggests corned beef.
Strawberries. And whipped cream. Sorry if that's disappointing.
I have never been disappointed by strawberries and whipped cream.
I'm apologizing to Ben if it's disappointing. Because I'm assuming it sounds rather disappointing.
He says that was his second choice.
I thought a second choice was corned beef.
Alright.
But yeah, so this recipe came out of a cookbook I bought at a Scholastic Fair when I was in elementary school because I wanted to bake things, but I was also a holy fucking terror in the kitchen and would leave nothing but a just wake of destruction, of just a ruined kitchen in my wake. And I believe my mother was with me at the time I picked this book out, and she highly encouraged this because there's no baking involved. It's called the No Bake Desserts Cookbook. And it was obviously perfect for... Would you stop touching me? No! Oh, god damn it. Oh, that was a big stretchy. Big stretchy. Hi. Oh my god.
He's a very needy creature.
And only at this point in time. I was reading all day, and he was next to me, and not once did he beg for affections then, but the minute I'm trying to be productive and do things, he's mother, yes, what? Fuck off. You're such an asshole. Why are you like this? Also found out my cat likes strawberries, so that's neat. Huh. No, I'm talking about the cat. He's touching me. Alright, let's see. So 37 to 47 minutes. So we'll set a 40-minute timer, Ambrose. We'll set one of those. And in we go. Easy as heck. You missed it a little bit earlier, Ben, but I was talking about how boxed angel food cake, in my opinion, is just as good as making it from scratch yourself because there's so few ingredients. But it's also kind of a pain in the ass to make it from scratch, in my opinion, because you gotta whip the egg whites and shit, which, once again, it's not that hard. It's just time consuming. So I just like to avoid that whole rigmarole by just getting the box shit. Timer. Time 40 minutes. No, cancels. Just stop everything. Timer 40 minutes. Bam. I know how to microwave. But I definitely, and of course, box cake mix or like made from scratch angel food cake. Tons better, in my opinion, than the stuff that you buy at the grocery store. But if you find yourself incapable of doing either, that's what's so great about this recipe. You can just buy angel food cake from the grocery store. Alright, so then next I'm going to start working on the filling. And the filling is somewhat modified. I decided I wanted to do a chantilly type filling. That's one of my whipped creams. Where's the other? Because I will need it. Ambrose, where's the other whipped cream? What'd you do with it? I'm assuming it was you. You're basically the cause of all the problems in this house.
Alright. I think I posted the
Here it
link
is.
in all the places.
What's going on?
I was just getting the live notification up in all the places where we post it, and also the link to the Discord on the Twitch in case we get any new viewers.
Okay, so a chantilly type filling is, in this case, it's going to be half whipped cream and half custard or pudding. Oh my god, that is some lag. I'm watching the live feed and it's super laggy.
Let's go over to OBS. That will throw you off less.
Yeah.
There you go.
In some other cases, a chantilly type filling is like an Italian buttercream frosting, half with whipped cream. In this case, it's going to be half whipped cream and half Godiva white chocolate pudding, because I thought that would be very tasty. So I'm going to start off by making the pudding. And this pudding called for like a cup of milk or some shit, but I didn't want to have milk that I wasn't going to drink the rest of it, so I just ended up buying a small container of lactose-free evaporated milk, and I hope it turns out okay. I'm assuming it'll be pretty tasty. But yep, I got this white chocolate vanilla bean Godiva pudding because I wanted it to be fancy. What face is that? I can't, that emote is so goddamn tiny, I can't see it.
I think it's a thumbs up.
But the face looked somewhat familiar, like Nostalgia Critic, which was a little weird. It's like, why the fuck is Nostalgia Critic's face on Twitch? Alright, so 5-minute pudding, directions, beat pudding mix, and 2 cups cold milk. Shit. Made of money or something? This is 11 ounces. 1 cup is 8 ounces in a cup. So this is
16.
I will supplement with heavy cream. So clever. Here's my measuring cup.
It'll be a little bit thicker.
You know what? We like thickums in this house. We like some thickums. Ambrose, you're a prime candidate for thickums. Senor Thickums. This is fine because I needed to use up this heavy cream right here because it's going to expire in February. So I'm going to use it now. This is fine. Just Manusis line. Manucus. Minucious. I can't remember the damn word. I don't even know. I know I'm not saying it right.
I don't know what word you're trying to say.
It's when you're measuring something in a liquid measuring cup, and when you look at it from the top, it looks like it's filled up all the way, but then if you look at it from the side, the surface tension hasn't reached the line.
Yeah.
And there's a fucking word for it.
I believe you.
Ambrose, you have a fan. This isn't Kitchen Kobolds. This is pet that damn cat. Just pet that damn cat. I'm getting a mixing bowl right now for the pudding. Because I have my 2 cups milk liquids. Yes, Ambrose, milk liquids. Ooh, my mouth. this I think I will use a hand whisk for. Just turning on the oven light so I can take a peek at that angel food cake. Alright. Best results, refrigerate for 30 minutes before serving. Cool. It's going to take a lot longer than 30 for that cake to become room temperature. So this is fine. I'll clean that up in a minute. I want to make the pudding now. But this is easily one of my top 10 favoriteest cakes of all time because it's so light and fluffy, and you don't really a lot of cake tends to stick to your ribs and feels heavy, whereas this cake, as stated previously, is light and fluffy and just a little bit sweet and delicious, and I adore strawberries. Oh, that white chocolate smell is really coming through. That's really nice. So this will be part of the filling of the stuffed cake, and then the outside is going to be just pure whipped cream slathered on top of it. It's going to be great. How long was I supposed to mix this? 2 minutes. I've been getting some real swole arms from playing Beat Saber for 30 plus minutes every day. Pretty good. Nice and thick. So I'll scrape down the sides and then put a layer of plastic wrap on top so it doesn't develop a skin. Take a little sneaky taste. That's a good pudding. That's a good pudding. Okay. That's very, very flavorful and good. I'd like to think my choices of milk had played a part in this. Let's see. Alrighty. Just looking at that cookbook has really brought back a lot of memories because as a kid, I think I picked out 3 recipes that were my absolute favorite and then made nothing else out of that cookbook. So part of me is debating maybe I should just kind of make it a goal of mine this year to go through the whole cookbook and make everything, because I think that'd be kind of a fun goal to do. And especially in North Carolina specifically, in the summer, I don't want my damn oven on. So I think it would be a good opportunity to show off all the recipes in that cookbook. Just getting a little kitchen wipe. Because somehow, even though this is theoretically a no-bake recipe, if you picked an angel food cake up from the store, I'm still managing to make a mess. Like only I can do. Oh, I'm sorry that you had no cake. Makes me really sad. I don't like it when people go without birthday cakes. It was my unofficial job title, essentially, to make birthday cakes for all the employees that work at my husband's store. Is once a month, all the birthday babies for that month would come together and agree on a cake that they would like. And so every month for employee game night, I would come in bearing cakes and goodies and stuff, and it felt really good to see how happy everyone was to receive my goods. And I know it's no real condolence solace, but I hope that you feel this cake could be for you. This is your unofficial spiritual birthday cake. That angel food cake is puffing up rather nicely in the oven right now. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And we still have, 30 minutes still left on it. So I'm going to take this time to continue to work on making the fillings and everything. And part of the decoration that I'm going to do is I'm going to pulverize this into a powder. I'm going to sprinkle it on top for some really pretty fluffy red sprinkles that will also taste like strawberries because they are strawberries. So first and foremost, I'm going to wash my berries, and then I will bring them over here with a cutting board to chop them up. And I gotta tell y'all about these strawberries because I kind of lucked into them. So I was at my local grocery store, and they were completely out of regular strawberries, like just totally out. The entire display where they normally would have kept strawberries was completely overrun by blueberries. And so I continue looking. I go into the organic food section because I thought, well, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll have some organic strawberries for me, and I'll just buy those instead. So I go over there, I find them. I'm pretty sure I saw a price tag for them. I note it down because as part of my job for the family is I make sure that we, for the most part, don't go over budget when it comes to grocery shopping, because that is my job. I grocery shop for everybody. This is fine. I was checking for nicks in the blade. It makes it harder to cut if the blade's fucked up. Where was I going with this? Right. So it was part of my first stops in that shopping trip throughout the whole store. I usually hit produce first and then go around the whole store. So I get to checkout, and the strawberries aren't scanning at all. Like, nothing's coming up for them. So the cashier was like, do you remember what these were? And I'm like, not really. If you'd asked if they were the last thing I picked up, I probably would have remembered. But, it's been like an hour or something since I started shopping, so I have no fucking idea. Of course, I'm much more polite to her because I don't like to curse in front of strangers because I don't know how sensitive they are to foul language, so I try to keep it under wraps until I know you well. Then I'll curse like a goddamn sailor. So she sends an employee, I'm assuming one of the cart wranglers, to go and find the price tag for these guys. And he's gone for like a little while, and meanwhile she's scanning the rest of my items. And he comes back and he's like, I didn't find anything. And I was like, oh, okay. And like I'm like panicking because like I don't know how they're gonna do this, and I just made their jobs like a little bit more difficult, and I don't like doing that. And then she was just like, you're getting these for free, because if they can't be bothered to put a price tag on these, then I ain't gonna bother either. So I got free organic strawberries because of someone's fuck up at the grocery store, and I just felt so blessed. I got 2 of them, 2 cartons of organic strawberries, and I found out my dog likes the organic strawberries, as does the cat. The cat likes strawberries, y'all, on top of the bananas, on top of the blueberries, on top of the mandarin oranges. Turns out he also likes a tiny bit of strawberry. Pretty much, like, he, of course, was in a professional setting, but I could definitely tell that was the tone he was trying to convey of, we ain't found shit. And, like, I was a little worried. I was like, are you sure you guys are going to get in trouble or anything? And she was like, don't worry about it. It was just a really nice, wholesome interaction, it felt like, on the whole. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, make out with goods or anything like that. Like, I was more than willing to pay for it. I had the allotted budget for it and everything. Like, I wanted to pay for the berries. But it was like, nah, there wasn't a price tag and we're not gonna fuck around with it. So that's how I got 2 cartons of free organic strawberries through employee negligence. Not on their part, someone else's part, someone who will remain unknown, but thank you, unknown employee, for scoring me 2 cartons of organic strawberries. It was delightful to have an anecdote for today. There's a little bit of a soft spot here. I'll just cut that out. So these strawberries are going to be going inside the cake. I'm not going to be decorating the top with fresh strawberries because I don't want them to get moldy. Because I'm used to just making cakes for, like, groups of people and not just me, my husband, and my mom. And my mom can't have sweets because sugar makes her heart rate go nuts. So I'm not used to making cakes for 2. I'm used to making cakes for a group of people, so I don't really know how to make cakes for 2 yet. So I'm trying to do what I can to make the cakes, you know, last long enough for 2 people to eat through a whole ass cake.
We should probably freeze part of it.
No, I don't think that's a good idea for this one in particular. If it was a buttercream covered cake, because buttercream is, it can freeze, all right, but not this stuff. This stuff can't freeze.
That's fair.
Not well, anyways, I don't think. And especially with angel food cake. Once again, if this was a more sturdy cake, I'd be like, yeah, let's do that. Thankfully, with angel food cake, it is so light and fluffy, I don't think we'll have any real problems getting through all of it.
Yeah. Somehow we'll struggle through.
Oh my god, talk about a first world problem. I can't eat all the cake. I can't eat all the cake, Liu. Because I understand how obnoxious that sounds, and I do apologize. I can't wait for all of this to be over, or at least at a manageable point, and I can start going to visit people and bringing cakes with me to little gatherings and everything. I miss cooking for people. Oh my god. I miss cooking for people so much. Guys, I keep talking with Shane about how I want to do like a huge party when it's safe. I want to rent out someplace and I want to just make a fuck ton of food and invite all of my friends and just have a grand old night. And I think that would be so fun. I might eat a portion of this large boy. It looks so good. Might eat like half of it. That one's for later. Okay, this is a thick berry, big old thick boy. I do wonder if maybe he went to the regular strawberry display and didn't see any strawberries and just kind of gave up and didn't realize maybe there was all, like, they asked him for the organic ones. Like, I can't, I mean, either way, free berries. Like, I'm not complaining. And, oh my gosh, I'm probably going to miss out on strawberry picking this year. Not that I've gone yearly strawberry picking, but I do love going to strawberry farms and coming back with like 10 pounds of strawberries that I picked myself. It is a good feeling, and I like supporting my local farmers. Oh my god, I miss farm stands. But that has more to do with winter than COVID at this point in time. Produce is not growing at the moment. It's too damn cold. So I'm going to be making the chantilly stuff, so the half pudding, half whipped cream. And these strawberry chunks will be going in that. And then I'll be hollowing out some of the angel food cake and then stuffing the strawberries and cream pudding mixture in the hollowed out portion of the cake, which will take a while to cool, I'm assuming. Gotta look at the instructions again. Immediately turn down. Okay, so I guess just sit on the counter until cool, I guess. You're not exactly being helpful, Miss Betty. Mrs. Crocker. You have no cooling instructions on your box. You're supposed to guess. So what you're saying is we should set this out on the windowsill and wait for hijinks to ensue.
I mean, it would definitely cool faster out there.
Yes. But everyone knows that hijinks ensue when you put a baked good on the windowsill to cool.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
We do have a screened-in porch, though, so that helps.
It's true.
It would be much harder for the neighbor kids to come steal it.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So we have a dentist in this apartment complex. We're unaware of that.
I'm assuming it's the thing that lives right above us, stomping wildly at various hours.
Would you consider them a dentist?
Yeah, probably. I've never met them in person, but they sound like one.
They sound menacing.
Listen, our dog is frightened of that thing. Our dog is frightened of many things, I grant you. But also that child has knocked loose our fucking smoke detectors from how hard they've been stomping. I have never witnessed a smoke detector or any other house fixture being knocked loose, I cannot talk today, from just stomping. And I've played a lot of DDR.
Well, maybe you've knocked loose other people's smoke detectors.
If I have, my stepdad never told me.
I was talking about Morrisville when we were on the
Oh, we were on the first floor, though.
No.
Oh, no, not more. So I was thinking of Wake Tech.
Yeah.
Because we were on the bottom floor for that one.
No, Morrisville, we were on second floor.
Yeah.
With the next to with all the plants up us.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. The cat saw I had a strawberry. Alright, come here. Hoppa. What?
Straw baby.
Loves a little straw baby. See, this is it. If you don't finish it, I will give it to your sister. She appreciates a strawberry. The whole strawberry, not just the juice. Also, you're heavy for one arm. You're going down. Nope. Oh, were you sleeping? You're kind of walking funny. There you go, baby. Thank you. My cat is one genetic mutation away from being essentially a raccoon. Will eat anything. He does not know what obligate carnivore means. All he knows is Mother has offered me a gift. Okay. We're gonna go toss these scraps in the garbage. Rinse out the bowl.
Hi.
Scramble, scramble. Okay. And then I'm going to put the berries in here. And then I'm going to dust them with a little bit of regular sugar. My homies hate powdered sugar. Message sponsored and promoted by Granulated Sugar Gang. Because I have to add a little bit of sugar to the whipped cream mixture anyway, so I figured I would add it to this and let them dissolve, get all nice and gooey. Crunchy berries. All right. Give these a little stir. And then the water from me rinsing them, plus the regular berry juices will help create a nice strawberry syrup and dissolve all the granules so we do not have a crunchy filling. And I can set that aside, move this out of the way. Oh god, I love the way angel food cake smells. It smells really good. Oh my god, I'm so tired. As I made the mistake of waking up at 7 and then promptly not getting out of bed until 3:30 because I got sucked into reading and couldn't stop. So now I'm fucking exhausted. Sipping down an energy drink. I'm gonna actually take this paused moment to go and remedicate because I medicated a little bit earlier, but I can feel myself starting to need a redose. These aren't for you. These are not puppy treats.
But they're in the same kind of bag.
I don't care.
Everything in a freezer bag could be puppy treats.
It's not a freezer bag. It's a sandwich bag.
I don't know the difference.
No, you don't. Out of the way, pest. Shit. Carbonation hurts my mouth.
Don't die on stream, I'm pretty sure that's against
All the views!
TOS.
All the views!
Yeah, but you'll get banned.
I won't care! I'll be fucking dead!
Yes, that was the joke. You also don't care about the views, but that's not really relevant.
I will be the sickest ghost. I will be the best ghost. Okay. So another important thing I'm going to be covering today is this shit. Whipped cream stabilizer. I swears by it. I loves it. Is good shit. So this will essentially help the whipped cream from like just going like melting off everywhere and shit. It's basically cornstarch. It'll help to thicken up the cream and stuff.
Basically changes it from whipped cream into Cool Whip.
No.
In texture.
Oh, 9 more minutes for cake. Cake time! Ambrose is finally pleased that he got affection and was held and given a berry, much like a medieval present. It was like, thrice I had a pear in my lifetime. So now I'm just fucking up the berries. Berry powder. Gonna let some of the air escape for easier crunkling. There we go. Okay. Wish my bones sounded like that. That'd be nice. What I'm saying is, I wish my bones popped as easily as this crunched. Wait a minute, I got a meat beater for this. I got a meat beater. Yeah. It's got a flat side. Maybe not on the glass. I'll do it over here. I swear I got all the air out. Jesus. What's going on?
I was literally saying out loud, not on the glass.
I realized my mistake in swift order. I did. Alright, I'll consider that decent. Thankfully, these are not granite countertops. They are particle board covered with, I'm assuming, a vinyl sticker or some shit. Either way, I'm not give a fuck about these counters. At least, I give more of a fuck about the stove, at least. Okay.
Yeah, the counters were at least a little fucked when we got here.
Yeah, no, counters came pre-fucked. Oh my god, the angel food cake dough! He's puffing up. Alright, so for the whipped cream, I will be using the stand mixer. Because I plan on making quite a bit. Okay. Can finally kill what was left of this. Bam. Kaboom. Hi, Freya. Sweet baby. She's been getting better about barking at people here. Trying to train it out of her. Still not the best doggo when it comes to behavior. But she's a trying. You know what? Fuck it. All of it. We're gonna make so much whipped cream. It's fine. Well, what else are we gonna dunk our angel food chunks in? Because I'm not gonna throw away those delightful little fluffy inside bits. And I need something to dunk them in. Ooh. Oh, there we go. I might have been a little over enthusiastic with them. Well, there's whipped cream everywhere now. Oh, absolutely, you're smelling the cake. Now, me personally, I prefer a fairly stiff whipped cream, like maybe like a couple minutes away from buttering. Because I can't find my, like, when it comes to cakes anyways, I prefer a stiffer whipped cream because I like something that's more like a frosting. So I'm just gonna tippity-tappity tap all this shit in here. Continue to mix it in. All right then. Heck, I don't want hiccups. Get rid of them. Okay. Yes, this is very, very frosting-like, and I love it. So now I'm going to take a spatula and I'm going to hand fold in the strawberry jam. Oh, Oh, fuck. My cake. Okay. It's cake time. All right. Yes, you look gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Come here. So, nothing in my whole arsenal of kitchen appliances will allow me to balance the center hole here. So what I'm doing instead of stressing out over that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a bunch of skewers around the rim of my cake, and then balance everything on the skewers, because you have to turn an angel food cake upside down to let it cool. Otherwise, it will collapse. I'm going to go grab 2 more, I think. And then I think I'll be confident about the stability of this. Ah, shit! I got stabbed by the fucking box again. Absolutely shoulder checked that damn box. Just fucking roller derby girled that box. Alright. So now that those are in there, I'm going to attempt to put the cake on these spindly little spider legs that I have created. Wish me luck. Oh, it worked! Okay, no one fucking touch anything! No one touch a goddamn thing! Hi, Ambrose, would you like to be held again?
You would.
Well, go ask your dad. You heard him. You heard him.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Mama's busy.
Ugh. You wanna say hi to the stream?
Meow. Just as a heads up, we do have more strawberry jam. It's in storage.
Yep.
Just wanted to let you know I wasn't gonna bereft you of strawberry jam.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Is it in the this pantry or the laundry room?
I believe it's over here. I'll put it in there.
Thank you.
Yep. Shane likes strawberry jam for his peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. No other jam will do.
Occasionally I'll go for a grape, but not often. Oh, that cake.
Yes. Yeah, it smells good as angel food cake. It's sugar and egg white.
Yeah.
Okay, I had every intention of folding this in, but the jam jelly stuff is making that difficult, so I'm just going to pop this back into the stand mixer and give it a whisk whip. A brisk whip. Heckin' whipping it. Bless you. Nasty creature. Alright, that ought to have incorporated my strawberry creams, or my strawberries into the creams. Yes, Mouthword's so good at them. Lightly sweet at the moment. Now I will pull out the pudding. So this is the white chocolate and vanilla bean Godiva pudding that I made earlier. And this is how we will make our chantilly filling. Yes, the small orange lad. Yep. Feels firmly set. Oh my god, he purring.
Yeah.
That is a big purr, young man.
He happy.
Oh, he's a hap.
He's on a shoulder.
He's someone that has given me a crumb of affection.
Russ, what do you think? Some cat ASMR?
Oh my lord. Yes, this is going to make very delightful filling. Oh my god, don't lick the mic. The mic is not food. Oh my god, that is a stiff mixture. I love it. This will make for a very good contrast. No one saw anything.
What didn't anyone see?
Exactly. Good job, Shane. You picked up real quick. After I'm done mixing in the strawberries, I would like for you to give this a taste to make sure it is properly sweet, not too sweet. I mean, if it's too sweet, I can't do shit about that. If it's too sweet, I'm sorry.
Won't bother me.
Won't bother you none?
No.
Nawi?
I don't think I've ever had a cake where I was like, this is too sweet.
I feel like I've had that with, like, fondant cakes.
I mean, I have texture problems with fondant cakes, but I don't find them to be too sweet. I just find them to be an unpleasant mouthfeel.
For me, it's a sweetness thing. Like, I don't mind the texture of fondant. I was one of those kids that liked Play-Doh, but was very sad to find out it was inedible.
You can make edible Play-Doh, I believe.
Yes, but it also doesn't taste great.
Oh.
It's how we made some of our centerpieces at culinary school, was using... I need to blow my goddamn nose. Was using a homemade, non-toxic, theoretically edible Play-Doh mixture.
Yeah.
So yes, you can absolutely make edible Play-Doh. Is it actually edible, though? No, it tastes fucking gross.
It's the inedible stuff that tastes good.
No, that just tastes like Poseidon's salty butthole. Alright, you want to come give this chantilly filling a tasty taste?
I do.
Great, because I doubt all of this is going to fit in the cake. I mean, I'll give it, a good old college try, but like...
Yeah, it's nice. I would go sweeter, but that's me.
Of course it's
you have to eat this too. So...
Well, I didn't want to add too much sweetener to it to start with because of the pudding.
Yeah.
So I didn't add basically anything to the whipped cream. I only added like a little bit of strawberry jam.
Yeah. The pudding doesn't seem like it's a super sweet pudding. It's more mild.
But the fuck, Godiva. Got it. Okay. Ambrose. Mommy's baking.
He's like, yes, that's when I get my most attention in the kitchen.
It's when Mommy's doing streaming.
The camera loves me.
Oh my god. You are supreme pain in the ass. Okay, you're just actually thirsty this time. Cool. But I really do like how this mouthfeel, like the mouthfeel of this stuff.
No, yeah.
Because it's got that nice creaminess of a good solid pudding, but it's made even lighter and fluffier by the whipped cream.
Yeah. Now the halfway between pudding and whipped cream is definitely a great call. Always improving.
Alrighty. This is the stuff that'll go on the outside. Yeah, see, I quite like this, personally. But this is probably not going to be sweet enough for you. This is the stuff that's going on the outside. Because it's got like a sweet, fluffy, like strawberry taste.
Actually, I do like that a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I am surprised by you, Mr. Ivins.
The strawberry comes through a lot.
And that's because there's not much else added to it.
Yeah, yeah. And with that overpowering strawberry flavor, not overpowering per se, but...
Notable?
Very notable, yeah.
I think I'll add the strawberry juice that was left at the bottom of this bowl to it as well, and I think that'll be nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't really need sweetening with that.
Alright. I added a little bit more jam to the chantilly mixture as well, so I'm hoping that'll also do that quite nicely. And this is just the barest tint of a pink, so it's so pretty. Very super pastel pink. Like you put it in the wash once and it comes back out white.
We have been linked to a photograph of our cat.
Right, because he's visited us before, and I do believe he took pictures of the small ham.
Yep. Yep, that's definitely our old couch.
Yeah, we had to get rid of that couch because I sat it into oblivion. It was a well-loved couch, but not particularly well-made.
Built for comfort, not built to last.
No, this was not a couch of Germanic engineering, or even Swedish. Just a really shitty American couch, probably. He sat for us. That's what it was.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god.
Ambrose, as always, was like, well, you seem to be the person who stumbles me.
You seem to be the nearest source of warmth and attention. Alright, that's still fairly hot. Not hot enough to hurt me by touching it lightly, but still definitely too hot to attempt to try and pry it out at the moment. I want to wait till that's cool to the touch. I will get back in frame. I'm going to let that cool to so it's like room temperature, and then I will... I just looked at chat. Oh shit. Freya, Bunny? Bunny? Good girl! Good Bunny! Yes! Good girl! Also good! For whatever reason, I don't know why she latched onto this particular. But so we use the command "by me" when we're walking, when she's like wandering off and pulling on the leash. We tell her "by me" and she'll circle back around, check in on me, and it'll kind of like reset her brain a little. And I tried it recently when she was barking, and she responded to it. I'm like, this is it. This is the command that's going to get her to stop barking. Not like completely. She'll of course still let out one boof, but
she'll only get away with just the one or two before I can, like, gather myself together and call her over and stuff, because she does listen. And I've been rewarding her. Yes, Freya, you're a good girl for listening to me. Thank you for listening. My good baby. Oh, hi, Freya. And Freya's been feeling rather betrayed lately because since I discovered the cat also likes a lot of the things we give her, so fruits, I haven't tried vegetables yet, but I imagine he would like a good piece of romaine or spinach because he likes the way a lot of things feel on his teeth. He's a texture boy. And I imagine a crunchy texture would feel rather nice for him as much as a juicy texture does. The way his nose crinkles when he eats mandarin oranges is hilarious because you can tell like it tastes sour or off to him, but he's determined. So he just keeps making that scrunchy nose face and just continues to eat it regardless. I don't know why. If it's unpleasant, Ambrose, don't bloody eat it. But I guess it's pleasant to him in some sort of way because he just loves just biting into it. Likes eating an orange slice. You're a cannibal. You're a cannibal! Yes, you're a cannibal! Cannibal cat!
We repost this to YouTube, and people deep mind will be like, excuse me?
We're gonna get flagged immediately. They mentioned cannibals in the video. Hooah! Cannibal boy. Oh, hello. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Swing, swung. Struggle, struggle. Hi.
But I guess to get demonetized, we would first have to be monetized.
And we aren't, so fuck it! Fuck you, Google. I'm debating if I want to put some of the strawberry powder into the whipped cream that's going on the outside. For a little extra color and flavor.
Yeah. Good.
Because there's a lot of powder and not all of it's going to stick, you know, to the top. Oh boy, that meat beater certainly did some work here. Yeah. Ambrose, I just want the cake to cool. I want to decorate and eat the cake. I want a big slice of cake and a huge bowl of popcorn for my dinner. That's all I want. I just want popcorn and cake. Not the most nutritionally balanced diet, but it's okay. I had a protein shake earlier. And some vitamin gummies. Health. Not much color, but I bet it added a fair amount of flavor. Ooh-wee! That's be good. That's good shit, good shit, good shit.
Good.
I brought you some flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Almost tastes like strawberry ice cream.
Somehow whipped cream got on the cat. Other side of him. You'll find it eventually.
Ambrose.
No, he's too stupid. Ambrose he's always been a little slow when it comes to cleaning himself after he visits the little boy's room. And we found out that if we pantomime him cleaning himself, it takes his tiny wee nug processor a minute or two to figure it out, but he actually does figure it out and starts cleaning himself.
Seems to be getting there.
So if we go like this at him, he'll kind of like freeze, we'll hear some dial-up noises, but then he'll do it. And it's so funny, but also really great because he's a wee stinky. A wee stinky boy. He was a texture boy. She said, see you later, boy. She wasn't crunchy enough for him. What?
She wasn't crunchy enough for him.
No, she
Takes
wasn't.
things in a very weird direction.
She wasn't a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Especially since we were already talking about cannibalism.
Yes.
This whole episode's gonna get flagged.
It's fine. We're not monetized. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, it's warm, but I can keep my hands on it. But that's not really a good barometer, because I like my showers approximately boiling. I like to come out half lobster. Is Little Mermaid? Nah. Eldritch Nightmare. Because I imagine half woman, half lobster would be a thing of Lovecraft's nightmares.
I mean, that's basically the demoness of Slaanesh.
Slaanesh.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it for sure, but yeah.
I thought it was always pronounced Slaanesh.
I've heard Slaanesh quite a bit.
Really? Slaanesh.
Yeah. I think it is,
Slaanesha!
I think it is a double E.
I like the way this Slaanesh sounds better, though.
Yeah.
It sounds better. Slaanesh. There you go.
No, it is a single E.
Oh, hell yeah, I was right!
It's a double A. But I don't know.
Slaanesh.
Slaanesh.
Slaanesh. Get you some of that Slaanesh. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, they have, like, crab claws and shit.
Lobster walk up to Lovecraft and was like, hey boy, you want to hear about some heresy? Yeah, Lovecraft would not be down to fuck with that.
Lovecraft would have some problems with the Warhammer Chaos Gods, it's true.
So, the American education system has failed me greatly because I don't know how letters sound with fancy symbols above them. Like, I know one's called an umlaut. And I know how the tilde above the N in Spanish is supposed to sound like, but that means nothing to me. That's some... You might as well be talking in code because I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
I mean, it doesn't help that English borrows from so many languages that...
English is 5 different languages stacked in a trench coat.
It's... So all of the pronunciations are inconsistent, so that's why they literally can't teach you, like, this is pronounced this way, because then there's 20 exceptions.
Man, fuck the exceptions. There's a kind of a specific tool I want, but I don't know if I actually have it. It's kind of a problem. Just gonna rummage around. There it is! I do have one! I wanted this... I mean, it's a little sharp. I could theoretically cut myself on this if I tried hard enough. But it is my straight spatula. And I think it's not sharp enough to fuck up the coating on my nonstick here, but it should be stiff enough to... I said, there we go. To get the cake out.
So yeah, I've seen a lot of variations of this, but after E, unless you leisurely deceive 8 overweight heirs to forfeit their sovereign conceits.
Man, fuck English. I hate English so goddamn much, but I'm also too stupid to learn another fucking language. Like, I tried with Korean.
maybe not hard enough because it's kind of hard to learn a whole language on your own without like outside input, so you're just stuck in your head the whole time, so you don't know if you're actually learning the correct way to do anything or not. So like basic words I know in Korean. I want a tray. I would like a tray for my cake. One that is just the right size, not too large, not too small. Good luck with that, Mimi. I'm gonna use the Halloween tray because we're spooky all year, bitches. We're using the Halloween tray because I like the Halloween tray. Ho 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 ho! That came out beautifully. Beautiful. Yes, Undo's tray. I still want this one. Yes. All right. Wow, that was probably my most successful removal yet. Oh, you look so pretty. Oh, you're so light and fluffy and jiggly. I love you. Thank you. What? No. Share with the class, Mr. I couldn't even say it. I couldn't say it with a straight face. Just lightly touching the angel food cake, and now my hands are sticky and taste like sugar. Here we go. I need a sizable plate to transfer the top of this sucker to. Okay. Shane gets uncomfortable when I start making sexual advances on my food.
Uncomfortable per se.
You get uncomfortable. You say, can you please not do that? So right now I'm just kind of eyeballing it and kind of scoring the cake lightly where I want the top to come off from. And you just want to just lightly drag your serrated knife, serrated specifically because it's the best for cutting these sorts of things, in my opinion. So you just keep rotating and cutting a little deeper every time on the score that you made. This would be a lot easier if I used that thing I have for rotating cakes, but don't want to get down because I'm fucking lazy. No. Because I don't want to stop.
So it's not that I'm lazy, it's that you're determined.
I guess? That's a really weird way to look at it, but I guess it's also true. This side of cake fills you with determination. Just continue to rotate and cut until you have cut through the whole ring and have the top off. There we go. Okay. So then we're just going to slide the cake underneath of it and coax it onto the plate. So that way we have this beautiful preserved ring that's going to go back on top to seal everything in. So the next step is I'm going to clean that paring knife I was using to cut the strawberries with earlier. Oh my god, I want to punch myself in the face. I know that wouldn't solve my problem, but the urge remains. And it happens every time I'm on stream. I become intensely aware of how much I'm sniffling and how much the fucking mic is picking up on my sniffles, and it's making me feel very self-conscious. Okay. So I'm going to make a trench inside of my cake. So I'm going to cut around the outer ring like so. Is Freya crying?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Why is baby crying?
I could not tell you.
Oh, Freya. Okay. And then you're going to do the same thing around the inner ring here. You're just going to... Yeah. Just going to continue like this. I wish I had a tiny serrated knife. That'd be cool. I guess theoretically the steak knives are, but the serration is not like a serrated knife like I want, if that makes any sense.
They're also curved instead of flat.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of not what I want. Oh my god, stop sniffling. And Freya, stop sniveling. We're both a mess, Freya. That's why it's funny. Okay. Alright, so when you're like this, you just begin to pick out the fluff.
Freya, by me.
And this is where our chantilly filling is going to go. Is inside here.
By me. Sit.
And you don't want to pick out too much that you pick out the bottom. We want just a little trench to put all of the filling in. And if you're a little worried that you're getting close to the bottom, just tamp it down with your fingers a little bit. Oh my god. I will punch myself in the face. Stop it. I should find a serrated paring knife. So yeah, you just, to make a nice deep trench, just tamp down the floor of your angel food cake here so you can get as much filling as possible. And then you can just save all this good fluffy stuff for snacking. It turned out good. I mean, there was really no way for me to fuck it up. It's boxed angel food cake. You add water, you put it in the pan, you bake it. It would be intensely difficult for if you have a reading comprehension. It would be difficult to fuck up. Oh my god, what do I want? I want a spoon. Okay. So then you just take that lovely filling you made with the puddings and the whipped cream, and you just start loading it in. Freya! What did you do?
Sorry.
What did you do?
Freya,
what did Daddy do?
I dropped an inch.
Oh no, you suddenly?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay. You just continue. Hi, can I help you, madam? Puppy cam. Hi, Freya baby. You can't have this. It's got white chocolate pudding, Freya. You can't have chocolate. Are you giving into that tiny terrorist man's for something?
Sit.
Oh my god.
Forward a little. Sit.
I don't know what you want, Dad, but okay.
Catch.
Oh, good lord.
Good catch.
That was a very big snap.
Good catch.
Okay. Now, clearly I have made too much of the chantilly pudding, but thankfully it's good on its own. So, I'm just going to put as much as I can right here.
Save the rest of this for later. Going to maybe just take some of this fluff right here. Dunk it. I tried to get a really large piece in my mouth and I couldn't do it. I had my head back like a seagull trying to choke down a whole fish. Shane thought it was magnificent. If his laughter was any indication. Okay. So now we put this back. It's a little bit more cool now, so it's a lot less wibbly wobbly. And then I will transfer all these delicious fluffs over here. And then we start coating it with the non-chunky filling. And this is the other reason why you want whipped cream instead of something heavier like buttercream or anything like that, because it will weigh down the angel food cake and squoosh it. And we do not want to squoosh the cake. Oh my god, is she still whining? Why?
I don't know.
It's the hot new game show. Why is the dog crying? Hey, I'm your host, Kitchen Kobold. So you just start spreading it around. Starting with the top, work your way down, etc., etc. Oh, sorry, everybody. I couldn't help it. She called, so I had to respond. Oh, it looks so pretty with all the strawberry speckles. Okay, so now you just carefully, there you go. So every inch gets covered. Fuck. Everything's fine. And that's why I like using the offset spatula for this part, because it can, with rather a lot of ease, get into the nook and cranny of the cake. Please don't fall, thank you. Oh my god, the baby. Oh no, what's wrong with the baby?
I can try to take it for a walk.
I mean, from the sounds of it, sounds like she's begging Mom too.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's about time for their evening walk. Their evening constitutional.
She's probably busy. Or else she already would have taken her.
There's no way she's busy. I feel bad for laughing, but at the same time, it's pretty funny. Don't look at me. Your dad's calling you. Oh, thirst? Okay. Okay.
You want to go outside?
Ho 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 home. The magic words.
Alright, come on.
It's going very well. Yeah, this was one of my favorite things to make growing up was this, because I didn't have to theoretically bake anything. Mom would just pick up an angel food cake from the grocery store. So it was more assembly than anything. And my poor sweet mother wanted to be supportive of me and my hobbies, but my hobbies were messy. So this was the best I could manage for quite some time, was making this no-bake cake. And there was a couple of other recipes in there that I truly favored. There was a lemon raspberry tiramisu that I substituted, what was it, mandarin oranges? I think I substituted mandarin oranges because I liked them better at the time. And I brought it to a rather large family function. And my Grandma Anne was just so charmed by this cake, and I had brought it in this like crystal or glass casserole dish type thing. Like, it was very pretty. You could see all the layers and everything. And she thought it was just the bee's knees, and I was praised up and down, left and right. Even my brother was quite impressed with it, so impressed that he took out one scoop and then hollowed it out from beneath, so it looked like there was still a whole tiramisu there, a whole cake, but it was all just the top layer, essentially. And I remember being so mad because he took all the damn cake and excavated it out and left none for anybody else, and I was just so mad that he would do that to me and my cake. And mind you, I'm like real little, like elementary or middle school. But that's basically what started this whole love of baking and everything, was this particular cookbook. Because I saw how happy it made everybody, my cooking. And so I always looked forward to family events and everything because I could literally bring something to the table that everyone would talk and gush about, because I have really talented brothers. I do. My eldest brother is so smart and so creative. He makes beautiful jewelry. He knows an ungodly amount about plants. And then second oldest brother, the middle child, was an incredibly talented artist. So talented. And then there was me. And I felt like I couldn't really offer much anything, and I always felt kind of like left out, like I never really got any. It felt like, mind you, from my perspective, it felt like I didn't really get much praise for anything, and I always felt so stupid because my brothers were like really, really smart. It wasn't that I was stupid, I was just of average intelligence, but it felt like I was dumb next to them. So this felt like the one thing I could excel at and make everybody happy. And then eventually I stopped doing it for everyone else and started doing it for myself, which of course brought me a lot more joy. But I still like making others happy. But this is for me from now on. Oh, that was a particular squeak. All right, we are getting close to the end game here. I've made my way almost completely around this beast of a cake. But yeah, this cake in particular is just a fun thing to do if you have any small children in your life, because once again, it's mostly just, it's the assembly of it. You don't really have to know anything about baking or anything like that. And you can make this with any fruit, I feel like. I just chose strawberries because that's what the original recipe was, and I love strawberries, but you could easily do this with blueberries or mangoes even. You could even like just do it with a whole bunch of fruit if you just want to make like a fruit salad stuffed inside, like an ambrosia type deal. And I feel like that would be just as lovely and tasty. I actually kind of want to try doing the whole multiple fruit deal, but I think I'll try that for my birthday and a Swiss roll cake, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to do like a like an amalgamation, because I love fruit tarts, absolutely love fruit tarts, but they are kind of a lot of work with the
decoration and everything, and plating everything and making it look pleasing, and I'm not great at decorating, as is witnessed here. I'm not a fancy decorator. I don't know how to write notes on cakes or even do particularly pretty flowers. Like, I try. Lord knows I try, and like I could probably come up with something halfway decent if I put my mind to it. You know, like I kind of did that for my wedding cake, but that was also kind of I feel like it was a half-baked, half-assed affair with that cake. I love that cake, mind you. It was a good cake, but I did not decorate that fucker at all. I threw in a handful of handmade sugar violets and just made a pretty good whipped cream, or not whipped cream, Italian buttercream, and it was my favoriteest chocolate cake recipe. And I'm glad everybody liked it. Like, everyone complimented me up and down, which made me just feel guilty. It was like, I bamboozled you all. This is garbage. Alright, there's whipped cream all over the plate, but it is done. It is decorated, and I didn't have any, well, not much. I didn't have much outer whipped cream left over. Lots of that middle pudding stuff, but you know what? I will not say no to strawberry white chocolate pudding just on its own, because that shit looks good. Okay. So now, the dustings. The strawberry flavored spronkles, because they're actually strawberries. Oh my god, Freya. You whiny creature. Alright, I'm not going to just leave them dumped on there like that. I will be spreading them around. I'm just trying to get them all out at once. Jesus, it's like the powder's never ending. I made an infinity bag of powdered strawberries. Alright, now, where is it? Where's the tool that I want? It's like that, but different. Okay, maybe it's in the other drawer. I have too many junk drawers. The meat meter. There it is. I figured my pastry brush would be the best tool for this particular job of gently getting all this strawberry dust around. Oh, Freya. The baby is sad. Even though she just went for a walk and everything. And then if I just gently drag it over to the edge and let it fall over naturally. No! No! You're just gonna bite me and run off? Okay.
Rose, what about Feather Toy?
Oh shit, Feather Toy. Then just kind of continue to brush it off the edge a little bit. Oh, Freya.
Tried taking her out.
I'm sure she peed, but...
Yeah, both.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Still whining. Oh my god, this beautiful. Thank you. And then you just kind of smoosh whatever fell over up the side a little bit. Making a greater mess as you go.
I assume she's had dinner.
Get in there with your hands, it's fine. You wash your hands, right? Alright. Et viola, Ambrose. I really do love those dried strawberries. They're very nice.
That looks amazing.
Thank you. I'm going to continue to eat the stuffing.
Everyone
Why?
can't have any.
No.
I guess her biggest problem is Mommy's in the kitchen cooking and she's not getting any of it.
Both the animals, both of them,
Yeah.
are like, Mom's streaming, throw a fit. Mom's trying to be productive and do something, throw a fit. My chantilly filling turned out so good. Half whipped cream, half white chocolate pudding with the strawberries and everything mixed in. A tier. S tier even, I dare say. If I'm feeling particularly generous with myself. Shane, would you like a slice?
I would.
How big? Show me on the arm. Okay. And then we can show everyone a nice little cross section. There we go. Hold on a second, let me get out.
Yep.
A tool for the job. Jesus. I didn't see the lip of the plate at first, and it scared myself. Christ. Show off your slice.
I don't know how to get
Hold
the
it.
light to adjust.
You're not even holding it close enough, and that's part of the reason.
Ah.
Fuck. Okay, yep. There's the cross section of the chantilly filling with the strawberries, the pudding, the whipped cream, and then the strawberry dustings, the whipped cream on the sides, all that goodness.
Yes, please.
Just please stop showing off my slice so I can eat it. No, Freya, baby. You're not gonna eat it in front of stream?
I guess I can.
I want you to review. Eat and review. Test kitchen slave.
That strawberry powder on top is really good.
Oh yeah, I thought because I knew that they would be tart, or a little sour at least, and would balance and yet bring everything together.
Yeah, no, that's that bite with the chantilly, and that's really good for totally different reasons. It's just good all over the place.
Yos! I'm gonna scrape what is left of the whipped cream in here and add it to the chantilly. So that way none of it goes to waste.
I don't totally know how we're gonna get that in the fridge, but we'll figure it out.
Madam!
Yeah.
You're gonna blow out the damn mic! Sorry about that, everyone. Freya hurt someone in the fucking breezeway. And decided that, no. What a brat. So what do you think? Is this your favorite version of this cake yet?
Easily.
So yeah, this is my all-time favorite cake to make because it's super easy, super delicious, hella crowd pleaser. Even people that really don't like sweets tend to like this because of how, well, light and fluffy it is. A lot of people don't like sweets because of how dense they can be. But this is a crowd pleaser. I brought this particular cake to Shane's workplace before, and people, like some people will go back for seconds. A lot of people went back for seconds on this cake. And it's I don't know. I find people are really impressed and pleased by this cake. I would suggest it 10 out of 10 anytime someone is having a party. It's like you want an easy sweet that will wow and crowd please. Stuffed angel food cake. Stuff it with whatever fruit you want and serve it up. People will love it. They will eat that shit up. They will eat it up.